Hello everyone, and welcome back to our Java mini course. In this lesson we're going to take a look at working with arrays and strings in Java. These are two fundamental building blocks of most any computer program. So let's go ahead and take a look at the material. In this lesson we'll cover the basics of arrays and strings in Java. Arrays store multiple values of the same type, while strings represent sequences of characters. Understanding these structures is crucial for data manipulation, searching, and sorting tasks. We'll provide details. Arrays are collections of elements of the same type stored in contiguous memory locations. Each element is accessed by its index starting from 0. Arrays in Java have a fixed size that cannot be changed once created. You can declare arrays using the square brackets and initialize them using the curly braces or the new keyword. Here you can see a declaration of an integer array named numbers with a size of 5. Initially the array is filled with default values which are 0 for integers. Here's an example of an array with specific values, including the declaration of the numbers array and its initialization with 5 elements, 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. You can access array elements using their index, like numbers 0 for the first element. To modify, use the index such as numbers 1 equals 25 to change the second element. Remember, arrays in Java are 0 based for the first element. You can iterate over arrays using loops. The traditional for loop uses the array's length property and iterates by index. The for each loop simplifies iteration without managing the index. Java supports multi-dimensional arrays such as two-dimensional arrays or 2D arrays with rows and columns. Nested loops help iterate over each element in these arrays. In Java, strings are objects that represent a sequence of characters. They are immutable, meaning they cannot be changed once created. Various operations can be performed on strings to create new ones based on the original. In Java, you can create string objects in two ways. Use string literals or the new keyword. String literals directly create a string object with a specified value, while the new keyword explicitly creates a string object. Java offers various methods for string manipulation. You can concatenate strings using the plus operator, find the length with the length operator, extract substrings with substrings, and compare strings with equals and equals ignore case, replace substrings with replace, and split strings into arrays using split. The substring method in Java extracts a portion of the string using begin index and end index parameters, where the end index is exclusive. Now let's take a look at string comparison. The equals method checks for an exact match and is case sensitive, while the equals ignore case method compares strings without considering case differences. The split method in Java splits a string into an array of substrings using a specified delimiter. Let's look at a few more string methods. Concatenation is you can use the plus operator. Finding the length of a string, you can use the length method, and replacing substrings using the replace method. Let's look at a few more examples. We can convert names to uppercase, split full names into first names and last names, and form initials using specific methods. In summary, in this lesson we covered the basics of arrays and strings in Java. Arrays store multiple values of the same type, while strings represent and manipulate text. Mastering these structures is essential for handling complex programs. Well, that's it for this lesson. I hope it's given you a good start with arrays and strings in Java. That's all for this lesson. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye-bye.